Hey everyone, happy Monday. Good evening, everyone. I know I don't usually do streams on holidays. Today is Memorial Day, and I thought about doing the stream tomorrow, but I'm worried with work and everything. I'm going to be exhausted tomorrow. So I thought I'd do the live stream today on Monday. We're going to be live for about an hour. Then I have to go to bed. I have to wake up at the crack of dawn for work tomorrow. Hopefully, everyone is having a well rested Memorial Day. I also like to shout out to all of our, um, current first responders and troops out there. Thank you so much for your service, and also all of our fallen flag members, everyone that's passed away in the military. Thank you so much for your service. This day is for you. This is not like a holiday to go out and, it's not a cheerful holiday. It's a remembrance holiday, point of reverence for our service members, men and women out there. So thank you all so much that have served. I know we have lots of veterans that watch the channel. Thank you guys so much for your service as well. And hopefully everyone had a well-rested weekend. This weekend was crazy. As you can see, I'm a mess up here. I was trying to fix one of my locomotives that I just put out a short of, and it's a Reading 280. Tried to fix it. For some reason, the tender was sparking. So I have no idea what's up with that. It's pretty gnarly. But I tried to get that ready for the live stream. It was just arcing like crazy, really hot sparks. They're nice and white. So I have no idea what's up with that. So we're going to run camelbacks tonight from the title of the video here or the live stream. And if you guys are watching the replay, thank you so much for joining in. Right now we have 7 people joining in, and no comments yet, guys. But thank you all so much for tuning in thus far. And I'm just going to run some trains and hang out. A couple news items, guys, housekeeping things. I don't have a lot of Railfan stuff planned because I've got a lot of stuff going on this weekend and the following weekend. But I will have a special live stream, a very, very special live stream in June that you guys should enjoy. I can't wait to get there. It's a far, far away place. It's been on my list to Railfan for a very long time, and I might do some shorts of this location, and I plan on doing a special live stream to document that railroad. It's just been a very long time since I've been there. Have not posted anything about it yet. 7th, so it'll be June 8th and 9th in that week there. So keep an eye out for that. We're going to do a very special live stream at a remote location that's nowhere near where I live. So it should be pretty cool. But hopefully everyone had a good weekend thus far. And I'm going to show you guys what we're running tonight. So let me get some power going to the track here. Don't have to go too crazy with these electronics here. There we go. So I spin you guys around. Like I said, guys, I usually do not do a live stream on holidays, but I'm worried because of work. I'm not going to have time this week to really do anything. So I do apologize for that. So let's get you guys up here. So there we go. And I'm also not sure if comments are rolling yet. No one said anything yet, it appears, but we'll see what's up here. Oh, let's move our coal-fired steam out of the way. So here we go. Hey, what's up, Roscoe? How's it going? What's up, Mr. Shades? Rush, what's up? How's it going? Hey, John, how's it going? Now comments are rolling in. So everyone coming into the chat, I was not expecting to do this live stream today. I normally do not do any live streams during like holidays and such, but like I said, I'm nervous about this week with work. I'm not going to have a lot of time to come up here and actually do the live stream. There we go. Great weekend. Yesterday was, hey, happy birthday. Got the cat. Hey, that's awesome. Such a goofy whistle on that engine. I love it. What's up, Uncle Salty? How's it going? Yes, happy Memorial Day, everybody. And thank you, everyone, for your service that's out there. And thank you to our fallen heroes. Hey, royal blue. Those are really nice. It's actually one of my favorite looking American Flyer look. And just looking for I honestly don't have the space up here to run S gauge, but I wish I could get some S gauge up here. It'd be pretty sweet. What's up, ELW Trains? How's it going? Oh, 3/16. Oh, that's cool. Uh-oh. It's always one of these cars. Eugene. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I watched Walking Dead many years ago. I kind of lost it after that third season. What, it's after the prison season? That's pretty cool. All right, which car is the problem here? I'm ready to glue it. Are we going to glue this car tonight? Let's see. This one keeps on going. So what we'll do is this. There we go. We'll side that one. Hey, Darren, how's it going? So, guys, we'll probably be live for about another 45 minutes or so. Like I said, got a very, very early morning tomorrow. Got to be up at the crack of dawn. Literally have to be up probably around 2 o'clock in the morning to get to work tomorrow. What's up, Radar? Happy Monday to you as well. Like I said, guys, tonight I was originally going to run a 280 that I've been working on, and for some reason it's just sparking out of the tender. I'm not sure what's up with that. I'm not sure if it's like the linkage between the engine and tender, but something was really, really wrong. So I stopped it, and I'm not sure what's going on with that. But yeah, I'm not sure if it's a tender getting a bad connection, but I actually soldered in an extra ground. It was not that. So instead of frying that board, I have no idea what I'm going to do next with that engine. Yeah, so Uncle Salty, I literally just uploaded that short, and then all of a sudden I'm watching like a fireball shoot out of the tender trucks. And it's just shooting, it's like arcs, really hot arcs, shooting out of the first tender truck, right where the linkage is on the locomotive. So I have no idea what's up with that. Something's like hot being grounded out through the tender trucks. And I really didn't want to light anything on fire up here. Like purple arcs, you know, these are like really hot, like white sparks shooting out the bottom of the locomotive. I was like, what the heck is going on? So we can't have that up here. Well, it's a Lionel tooling. The Lionel tooling is already goofy as all heck. I just could not get it to run right. I actually had to put gems in the tooling so the flywheel wouldn't scratch the roof. Compared to the Camelback you guys are seeing on the inner track, that was upgraded perfectly fine. So I have no idea what's up with that. And I think the flywheel is scratching on the Camelback as well, but it's like very minute, so I just kind of left it alone. But it is very frustrating. You go to put something back together and it's like goofed up for no reason at all. I guess it's the magic of Lionel trains, right? The Weaver 280 better anyway. That is a sweet engine. We can run that a little bit later. Honestly, we could technically throw that on somewhere. Maybe on the coal train on the middle. We'll do that. We'll give the older Camel a break. Like this PRR Camel that you guys are seeing on the center track or inner track is a very, very tired tooling. The poor thing like has a lot of wear and tear, but it's a great runner. Honestly, it's running great at a low speed right now. And the whistle that I have programmed is like the Banshee style. Hey, Brian Rock. Thank you so much for saying hi to everybody. Hope you're doing well. What's up, Train Man? How's it going? Yeah, honestly, the Weaver tooling is pretty sweet. I can't wait to see what Atlas is going to do with that. And the funny thing is, I might, like, well, actually, I don't think I'm going to buy that Atlas one. I already bought the cars. So if you buy the engine and the cars, automatically it's like $1,600. But I did order, or I pre-ordered the Western Maryland passenger cars from Iron Horse Hobby, or Iron Horse Trains. Sorry, Iron Horse Hobbies is a different place. What's up, Rob's 3 Rail Trains? How's it going? Good evening too as well. But yeah, I did pre-order the Western Maryland passenger set, and I can't wait for that to come in. That's going to be very expensive, but I bought all 6 cars, so I kind of went all out on that set. Hey, Treeman, so the smoke flow we're using tonight, I'm actually using a little bit of coal-fired steam and also, what is this magic bottle up here? Root beer. But then I was also looking into getting rid of some more cinders. So I'm going to add some cinders right now. There we go. Those whistles. Yeah, this is the Lionel. And this is the MTH. It's going good. Yeah, just hanging out with you guys for a little bit. Then I got to go to bed for working on the railroad. You guys know how it is. The MTH. There you go. This is the MTH. And it's also quillable, so see, it's a little goofy as a quill. I think they put too many steps. I honestly wish it was just a 3-step, but there's 4. There's 1, 2, 3. Oh, it is 3 steps. So maybe just wish they did 2 steps. You get it is fun to mess with, but it's a little much sometimes. What's up, maybe Savannah? How's it going? S gauge and 316 O gauge. Nice. Oh yeah, we're getting that cinder smell up here. It's one of my favorite scents from JT's, and it goes throughout the whole house, making it smell like whatever cinders should smell like. All right, so I'm going to give this little camel back on the inside a break. All right, guys, so I'm going to run the 280. Someone requested a 280 in here, so you know what? I might run. I haven't ran the other 280, my other Western Maryland in a while. It's all weathered up, but let's see. I'll figure out something. Right. Yeah, we're gonna run the 280. Let's see. This is the Weaver tooling, guys. So this is gonna be the same tooling that in a recent cap. This engine is pretty sweet. So let me get some. We'll put some coffee in this one. What's up, TB Tech? How's it going? Forgot it was. Oh, forgot what day it is. Yeah, I always forget that. Honestly, sometimes I don't even know what year it is. So much stuff going on, you know. Hey, thanks, Radar. Yeah, I always forget to mention it. But yeah, guys, make sure you hit the like button here. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. Always remember to put the pilots on. There we go. Of course, my remote just dies on me. Awesome. Hey, Winmore, how's it going? Hey, Conroe Lock, I didn't hear about that. I'm not sure how that stuff works. I had an ace. All right, turn the volume down on this beautiful engine. So I had an SD70M. I ended up getting rid of it. It was a Rail King. It was a Norfolk Southern engine. I actually really did enjoy running that engine. It's pretty awesome. I just stopped running it for a while. It's when they were using the overhead equipment. I'm not sure what you mean, but there's a lot of stuff going on, guys, on the Amtrak route. And I always tell people, watch filming that stuff because, you know, it is part of our national security for some of that stuff. I mean, you're talking about passenger. So I'm not a huge fan of Railfanning Amtrak unless I'm getting on a train or on a station or something, getting on the train or off the train. But I've posted like a couple shorts, but there's some times that you see people on the side of the road. You know, these days things are crazy. You never know what people are intending to do and such. So you got to be very careful about that. It's probably the catenary car. The cat car, as we call it. That's honestly part of electric traction. That's nothing to do with what I do. But, you know, it's like still, they don't want people around that stuff in case it would arc and explode and something bad were to happen. Then it goes viral. So I understand why, you know, I understand why they would shut that down. Yeah, different world after. Yep, exactly. Plus, guys, I'll be honest with you, that electric traction work, I could never do it. All right, I'm going to take the Legacy Camel off real quick. Yeah, it's a crazy world out there, guys. I mean, like I said, I would never rail fan, like, unless you're like on the behind a fence or something. Never railfan Amtrak at the station. It's just a little sketchy. Like, I mean, like, camp out there all day. Some people do that. They'll camp out there all day, and I've seen videos of, like, people getting called in and stuff, and then they put up a fit. And it's like, well, you shouldn't be filming that close on the platform. It's a weird gray area there. Like I said, guys, I very rarely will take videos of trains at Amtrak just because, you know, of the nature of it. So, what's up, Henry? How's it going? Let's see. I'm gonna put on the what other locomotives we got? We got lots of locomotives. I'll find something cool. How about that? I got the BL2s we can run too. Good. I think the employees called. Oh. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand it. But you got to be careful these days filming passenger. Yeah, we'll run my BL2s. There's a good shot of 738. Saw the new CPK. Oh, yeah, the S44. Those look really, really nice. There we go. Better view of 738 coming in. Crazy story with this engine, guys. So, the steam. I did a video on that. It runs okay. It runs a little choppy. Originally just had TMCC with rail sounds, but operated horribly. It was just a really strange, bizarro setup in there. So I tore it out. Runs a lot better than it did before. Still a little choppy. But the weird thing is with this engine is that the 738 road number went to a Richmond boiler shops, Richmond locomotive shops style locomotive. But this is a Baldwin style locomotive. And it's actually written on the box Baldwin. So Western Maryland used the Richmond shops boilers as well later, early on. So it's the correct road name, correct road number, just an incorrect boiler style. And the Richmonds are 280s. I actually have a Richmond style up on my shelf, and they are beasts. I mean, it is a cool engine. You know what? Let's run that. We'll run the other Richmond. So you guys can see what the Richmond looks like compared to the Baldwin. The Baldwin's very, like, slim compared to the Richmond's very, like, stubby. So I'll be right back. Let me go grab that engine. All right. What's up, Scott? How's it going? Been a good weekend. Yeah, we had a crazy good weekend, guys. Pretty awesome. All right, so here is the Richmond style. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. So, guys, really quick, this is the Richmond style coming down, and you can see it's a totally different looking boiler setup. It's a much wider locomotive, real stubby looking compared to the Baldwin. So here, so that's the Richmond style 280 consolidation. Then the Baldwin's flying by. So they're very different looking locomotives. This one also eats curves. I mean, she is hefty. What's up, Rail Chief? How's it going? A double header. I wish I could. I don't have the O gauge pilot. Now, if I had the O gauge coupler, I could. Got some more smoke to her. All right. So today we got running on the outside track. We have a Richmond style 280 consolidation, and then on the inner track is a Baldwin style consolidation. Yeah, it really all depends where you guys rail fan at. It's subjective, really. So crazy story, guys. That's funny that you said that someone asked you if you missed the train. I was working one night, and it sounds like a Monster Mash, right? Hold on one second. Let me turn this train down real quick. So I was working overtime one night, and it was pretty spooky. The last train left from Lancaster Station, and I was sitting there outside in the bus turnaround, and the police was like, "Hey, dude, we're like, you missed the last train. Like, what are you doing?" I was like, "Oh, I work here." He's like, "All right, have a good night." He's just like locked up. But the Amtrak guys, they patrol all night long too, in case there's an issue. They run special night trains sometimes, or they'll run extras, or freight goes through there too. So Amtrak police kind of hangs out there all night. I believe there's a couple different shifts, but it was just so funny. He wanted to lock up that station, make sure no one was in it, no one was getting out, and he's just like, hey, buddy, the last train already left." So, "Oh, don't worry, I work here." Because there are night crews that come in, and there's different night gangs, there's different day gangs. So, it's people constantly. What's up, Peter? How's it going? This guy's being at that old Lancaster station all by myself around 11 o'clock at night. I was actually waiting for my foreman in my last gang to actually pick me up and take me out to pick up someone else to go move some rail in the middle of the night. And that night was actually pretty spooky out there on the road. Just a lot going on. I was in a rock cut. Very, very spooky out there on track sometimes. Oh. There we go. Hey, no worries. Yeah, there's just so much going on, guys, these days. And like I said, with the railroad and everything going on in the world, it's pretty nuts out there. So just got to keep your head on a swivel. And if you see something, always say something, too. But guys, this actually was a pretty cool weekend. We actually went up to Altoona. We just decided to hop on the train last minute. Took the train from Harrisburg to Altoona and did some exploring, and just for a day. It was not like a whole weekend trip. It was just Friday into Saturday. It was actually a lot of fun. Had an awesome train ride up to Altoona. Hung out with our conductors, and the staff there was just amazing. Met some new friends. Just an awesome weekend. So if you guys are ever wanting to just go up to Altoona for a day and you're near Harrisburg or Philadelphia, highly recommend just get on that train, take the 43 up north to Altoona or Pittsburgh. It is a beautiful ride up there. Uncle Salty, my favorite locomotive, my favorite steam engine is probably the K4 Pacific. But my favorite locomotive style is Pacific. But then also my favorite locomotive of all time, like out of everything, probably the K4 or the GG1s. They're awesome. We did not visit Horseshoe Curve, which was heartbreaking. They close at like 4 o'clock. So this is pretty funny. So our last day there, that Saturday, we had to catch the train. Train gets there at 10:02. Excuse me. So we were like right across the street from that museum. And I told Nikki, I said, you know what? I'd love to go in the museum and get a T-shirt. So what I did was I went to the Railroaders Memorial Museum walked around the whole building. And the funny thing is the entrance is like total opposite direction than the entrance of the station platform. So you got to cross the tracks. And I'm like, dude, this is killing me. It was like a quarter-mile walk just to get to the front of the building. And on the way out, I asked the gentleman that was running the shop, I was like, is there like a faster way out of here? Because, oh God, what was it? Basically, there's like an emergency exit right there. He's like, yeah, you can go out this door. I was like, thank you so much, because we got to catch a train. He was very nice. He actually ran the shop there, and I bought 3 T-shirts. I ended up getting a K4 rebuild shirt for $13.61. Also bought a Penn Central Mating Worms shirt, and also picked up a oh God, what was the last shirt I picked up? Totally forgot. But it was such a cool shop in there. Did not have enough time to go through the museum. I've been there before, but just did not have enough time. But we did have a really good weekend at the Altoona City. Good answer, yeah. I will say Altoona at night kind of up a little bit too much for my liking, if you guys catch my drift. It was a little sketch. So we went back around 11 o'clock or so. But like right around 10 o'clock or so, we were on the Railfan Bridge between the Memorial Museum and downtown. And it just got a little sketchy. Yes, I've been to Neely's before. He closed at like 5 o'clock. So I would have done like an Uber to Neely's. But we'll probably do that like on the next trip. Got to see. Yeah, Uncle Salty. It was a little sketchy. We had people asking us for cigarettes. We were like live streaming from the bridge. We'll have to see. Do you think you'll ever get a K4 2035? I'm not sure. Hey, Aaron, how's it going? Love the channel. Thank you so much for watching. Doing all right over here, just hanging in there, running some trains before I have to go to bed early to work on the railroad. So do some whistle action here, guys, before we shut her down soon. The scroll wheel in here is ridiculous. Hey, thank you so much. That K4. Oh, did you guys ever? If you guys have seen the video I put up of my K4, you would understand the pain and suffering that I went through to upgrade that beautiful engine. It just did not want to be upgraded. I put in like 2 boards, just shorting out, and then the lights would burn out and all this crazy stuff. So that K4 and I have been through so much, honestly. But that was like one of my favorite engines once it was upgraded. My only problem with it, I'd want a shorter drawbar, so I might end up just making one on my own. But that engine, oh man, it's got to be one of my favorites. It's actually, it's going to sound horrible. It's sitting on the floor right now because I ran out of shelf space. But that engine is just one of the best. Yeah, K-Line knocked that engine out of the park. And that tooling was so good, guys. That's one of the line I'll use for all of their legacy K4s. So if you get a legacy K4, you're basically getting a K-Line K4 because that tooling is just so beautiful. What's up, Peter? Wasn't paying attention. May I ask where Neely's? So Neely's is in Altoona. It used to be like to the left of downtown Altoona, but I believe they moved to a shopping center. Neely's has all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. But I loved going there last time I was in Altoona before this last trip. Just some whistle action here on the H9. Such an angry whistle. I love it. Yeah, Neely's, I went in there about 3 years ago. Bought a lot of NS stuff from them. At the time, I was looking into NS. He had a bunch of pre-war stuff, post-war stuff, modern stuff. Just an awesome shop. K-Line Berks. Yeah, they're pretty nice too. The K-Line Berkshires, the Mikados, those 040s. The K-Line D6 has been on my list for a while. Pleasant Valley Road. There you go. GG1 doesn't fit on this shelf. Oh, geez. Got to make its own display shelf. It's kind of like my my EM1. I'll bring you guys over to see that. It's same situation. So if you guys look on the engine shelf at the top, that is my Baltimore and Ohio EM1, right? Or is it? Let's see. Right there. This big engine up on shelf. And I'm like, where am I going to store this thing? And it's just like I had to make its own shelf on top of a shelf. So it was definitely fun trying to find a place for it. Neely's is also online. I'll have to check them out. Also, guys, I'm planning on doing some upgrades to this burrow crane that we dealt with last week, which is right here. We'll see what happens. But I've got some ideas for her. All right, guys, we'll go for about another 5-10 minutes here. Like I said, I do apologize. I have to wake up very early for work tomorrow. I have to be up at 2 a.m. for work. So I do apologize, guys. I wouldn't go later until about maybe 10 o'clock or so, but the track gang I'm in now, we get up early for some overtime, and it's actually pretty nice. I don't mind the overtime. Because you just show up early. I mean, it's not that bad. We do work a 12-hour day. Oh, the banana car. Yeah, I was going to run the banana car tonight, but we'll see for another day. I want to go to Altoona. Oh, whenever you go to Altoona, you go to Neely's. Yeah, like we did not have time. This was like a spontaneous event. We wanted to go up to Pittsburgh, but the hotels this weekend, guys, for Pittsburgh were like $350 a night. I'm like, there is no way. No, excuse me, absolutely no way I'm going to pay $350 for one night at a hotel. I'm going to shut this H9 down. It's also quite warm up here, guys. So these poor engines are really doing a lot of work in the heat, which I'm not a huge fan of. I'm actually looking into buying an air conditioner for up here. because this room is about 200 square feet or so, 250 square feet. And I found a perfect air conditioner on Amazon that would be great for like right behind me to circulate the air in the room. And then it also might help keep the house cooler as well. But yeah, you guys can see this tooling for the Weaver. It doesn't like to run slow. She kind of jumps. There we go. But that's all right. Let's hear that whistle one last time. Here's the playable whistle on this. I love this whistle. And then my favorite whistle of this is the crossing sounds, the SXS. Love that. So I think that's I was trying to look up what whistle it was. It sounds like a red, really close to a red time sound file. It is a K, was it a K2 or yeah K2 whistle, which is like their Pacific that the Western Maryland ran. So they didn't have K4s, they had K2s. So that's like a really cool model that MTH is actually coming out with a Pacific that is, well, it's Western Maryland Pacific. And I was wondering, are they going to call it a K2? But no, they're just calling it generic Pacific. So I was kind of upset with that. But I bet you it's got the same sound set as this because they don't really make a lot of new sounds over there at MTH. It's just kind of like, here's the old library. We're going to update the firmware, do smoke whistle, things like that. So it's kind of things to look forward to. Looking forward to catching up on your Altoona video this week. Yeah, so guys, I made a little bit of a hunch or a prediction that the trains that we would see would be much longer, but we wouldn't get as many trains. The last time I went to Altoona, it was on a Saturday night, and we were out railfanning till about 1 a.m. We caught about 20 trains, just tons and tons of trains. Now, because everything going on in the world with whatever, I predicted that we would have longer trains, but not as many. We caught 3 trains in 87 minutes. So it was kind of like my prediction was correct because when I've been out there in the field working on the railroad, I've been seeing shorter trains, like across the river and things like that. So like much, much shorter trains. And it was just a prediction that I had. And I was right with that. So it could have just been a bad day. Not exactly sure. But what I've been seeing out there, guys, are just shorter trains, but not as many trains as well. So it's all related to what's going on in the world. But anyways, guys, I'm going to call it a night. This week, I plan on doing something up here. I have to do something up here. I've got so many projects lined up. But I also have my Minersville video to put out there. When I rode behind CNJ 113, also riding in the RDCs up to Minersville. So I thought about putting something together for that. But if anything, I plan on doing some type of a tutorial up here because I have so many projects to do. I've got this burrow crane I'd like to work on and also have some other projects I've been waiting for parts for. It's been trying to find parts and things like that. So searching through like the eBay and Facebook Marketplace, trying to find parts for some stuff has been a nightmare. So I will have something to do up here, either a tutorial or a review or that Minersville video. We'll definitely have something up this week. Probably, I'm guessing Wednesday or Thursday for that. But anyways, guys, I got to go. I'm going to go to bed. It's almost my bedtime. But anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this live stream. Ran lots of steam tonight. We haven't ran diesel really in a while, which is fine with me. I like steam. But anyways, guys, until next time, happy railroading. Have a great rest of your week. Stay safe out there, guys. Wish your fellow veterans and also anyone that's in service a Memorial Day. I know it's kind of late, but I want to thank everyone for your services and also your sacrifices for the US of A. But thank you guys so much for stopping in. Have a great night. Happy railroading. We'll see you next time. See you guys.